Oh, we back.
Back like we never left.
Welcome to the Movie Hour. I'm Bogart Scott Free.
And I'm your boy B. Motherfucking Franklin.
And we got the Jamaicans. They in here.
Jamaican motherfucking horns. Woo!
Oh, man, we getting close to Christmas, man. How you feeling? How's your holiday season going?
My holiday season is going cool, man. It's going cool. Things are getting better. I'm looking forward to 2020. How about you, Bogie?
You know what? I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to backpack off of what you just said. We're approaching 2020. I'm excited. I always get excited for a new year. I love change. I'm a person that embraces change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's a little gradual change, but it trips me out because 2020 sounds so futuristic when it was 20 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And now we're here. Boom.
Right.
Crazy.
Hey,
man.
I'm happy to be here. You know what I'm saying? Happy to be alive. You know what I'm saying?
So what are you looking forward to in 2020, Bogie?
Man, I'm looking forward to the GMM network. You know what I'm saying? Growing and getting some legs and getting some traction. You know what I mean?
Yes. And also shout out to our sponsor, Babe Boy Clothing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right out the gate. Shout out to our sponsor, Babe Clothing. You know what I'm saying? That's at Babe Clothing. And
everything, Facebook,
on everything,
Instagram,
yep, you know what I'm saying?
All that good shit.
You know what I mean? A proud sponsor for the Movie Hour right here on the GMM Network.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give me, what is this? Modelo, give me money. You know what I mean? Unofficial sponsor.
Yes, unofficial sponsor.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy is off air we were talking about how how the time flies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my son, your godson, he's finna be one. You know,
crazy. Right
around the corner. Yeah, it's like. It's just a trip, man. Like even off air, we're kind of highlighting how, I've known you for a good minute, but I've been rocking with you for like a solid 14 years, and that's
14, 15 years, crazy.
Yeah, and you know what? Right? How about this? Right out the gate, you know what I'm saying? I do want to express how much I appreciate you as one of my brothers from another, because you know what I'm saying. It's just when you look at when I really started rocking with you like 14 years ago, we were already in our adolescent years, so we were young adults to a degree, and you know what I'm saying, you've seen me grow,
right?
You know
what I mean? Me grow.
You know what I'm saying, and you always shine the light on a path, you know what I'm saying, to for me to not, you know what I'm saying, like, always worded me up and
man, I just want you to be your best guidance, man.
You know
I want you to be your best man. You shoot a lot of game right back this way, man. So all I can do is reciprocate that love.
Oh yeah.
Each player teach player, man. That's how we learn,
Right. You know
and I always value my friends. And I feel if you value people and you really care about them, you teach them, man, and you take the knowledge that they teach you. No matter how Jamaica motherfucking horn.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of those ones we got. You couldn't have said it any better. You know what I mean? And to go back to answer your question too, what I'm looking forward to 2020 is just putting in work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking forward to getting
back on the grind.
Work. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
the grizzy, huh?
Yeah, like especially in my day and age, like I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of turning up in this holidays coming up. You know what I'm saying? You got Christmas around the corner. You know what I mean? And Christmas is like a couple day event because you got to go to the in-laws and you got to go to. You know what I'm saying? Or you got sometimes people might got friends miss, and then you got your own side of things. A bunch of parties. The Yuletide.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then New Year's. It's funny because I remember last year, I waited till after the ball dropped and got fucked up because I felt like
why?
I felt like it was literally like the ball drops, I'm taking shots.
Nice.
Because, I got to the party, it was like 11, you know what I'm saying? I went to...
fashionably late, like Bogie always does.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? On time even, really. Right. But, it was one of those things because I was like, I looked at it like an analogy, like, damn, for like a decade straight, I was ringing in the new year, fucked up. Where it was like, just loaded, right?
I feel you.
Where it was like, is this a metaphor of my whole year? You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it was like, let's try something new. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Also, like, I'm Filipino, and one of the things that my mom always
shout out to the motherfucking Filipinos out there.
Shout out to all the bodies.
Yeah, Pinoys and Pinays out there. What it do?
it was just one of those things. One of those things we do is you always got. My mom always told me make sure you got money.
Money in your pocket.
Yeah, when the ball drops, because that's it's a good omen for the year. You know what I'm saying?
A motherfucking man.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Some Jamaica horns.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on, I'm sleeping on them.
You feel me?
They sleep. Come on, Jamaicans love money too.
Yeah.
You know
Jamaicans love money. Ross
yeah.
Boom boom boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what you looking forward to this new year, B?
The grind, just like you said, man. New levels. I'm ready to see where life takes me. I'm taking it with open arms. I'm looking to just to see what the growth is, man. You know, we're getting older as adults, and I find a pleasure in keep setting them goals, man. You know, I had a lot of hiccups and shit and learning experiences in 2019. So 2020, I'm gonna take what I learned in 19 and implement in 2020 and turn this shit up. I got a couple of projects.
Yep.
You feel me? I got a couple of projects in the working. And, you know, we're just going to put those into the first step of getting those back online and building those things to the great things they need to be. How about you, Bogie?
Well, for the most part, 2019, you know what I'm saying? So I had my first son, you know what I mean? And then that was in the beginning of the year.
Epic. Fucking epic.
And, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody that knows me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm an artist. I make music.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? We launched these podcasts. You know, also do the shout out to the Real Fantasy Playmaker. Shout out to Steamboat. You know, we got the fantasy podcast rolling, and that was my goal for 2019 coming into this year was like I want to build the foundation for everything that we're gonna push into 2020. So like even like my solo album. You know what I'm saying? Why
don't you tell us about the album, man? Tell us the name about the album, man.
The name of the album's called. It's an acronym. It's AIL. It's Art Imitating Life.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a day and age where like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of artists, you know, their life imitates the art. Like,
right.
You know, like whatever the trends, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we really live the life. So, like, when we tell a story, it's or whatever the story may be, if it's coming from us, it's art imitating, the art imitates the life.
Right. And, you know, it's so crazy that you say that is because, you know, like, again, what we were talking about, you know, one of the other episodes about this digital world, how people are just creating themselves to be whoever, and they don't have an ounce of that in them. Mm-hmm. And we come from an era that, you had to walk that shit and live that shit because fools were testing your waters
and fools
to see if it's real.
They were checking the resume.
Your resume, exactly.
It couldn't really just be like, you know, and now it's just an image that you could portray and like, and then, you know, that's why you see a lot of these, you know, a lot of young artists, when they talk about that life and they're affiliated with people, but they're not of that
cloth,
right? Of that cloth, and then when shit hits the fan, they you know
crumble.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Crumble like a motherfucker.
Yeah, because, you know, all right, speaking of artists and shit, you know, there was a tragedy that happened. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? With the young artist, God Bless the Dead, the young kid, Juice WRLD.
Man, R.I.P. Juice WRLD, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. Juice WRLD. You know,
sad to see these, you know.
And so, you know what's crazy is that, like,
he was a real trapper. I say that. He was, you know, they got caught with 70 packs. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what happened?
Right, they got caught. They had 70 packs. He had been getting ran
on
up.
the PJ.
Right.
On the PJ.
See, this is the thing is he had been getting run up by the feds. The feds been hitting him up because they know they've been using the PJs for, you know, the camel. So, you know, they were jabbing him up. From what I understand, from what I read on, he downed a bunch of Percocets so he wouldn't get caught up with the perks.
Yeah, because I heard it was they also had guns too.
Right, but you got, you know,
like on the PJ.
Right, but they weren't any, you know, they didn't give those guys any serious charges. They got misdemeanors for their shit, so it couldn't have been that bad with the guns. They probably just didn't have the right permits.
Here's the thing too with Juice WRLD, he had suffered from like real mental health issues, and I think he was even on like some type of meds.
Nah, these little motherfuckers is on drugs, and they using that mental health shit. You feel me? That's just a bunch of croak shit. These little motherfuckers like doing drugs. We come from the era. Here's
the reason why I know his shit isn't no gimmick.
Talk to me.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually dove into his music, you know what I'm saying? And like this, you know, it's really dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know, it's depressed. You know, it's kind of it reminds me of like how XXXTentacion, that the kid that got murked.
Right, but you got to realize this though, my guy. Again, I mean, this is just my perspective. one of the many perspectives. I'm just one of the world's greatest ponders.
Exactly.
Right?
From two of the
right.
One of two of the world's greatest ponders.
Right.
Yes.
What I'm saying is, man, we come from the era of motherfuckers selling drugs and motherfuckers that started doing drugs. We know what the effects is of the coming downs of drugs. You know, they're dealing with the motherfuckers that are popping a bunch of Xannies. They're popping a bunch of fucking oxys. They're doing these things, right? Any type of psychological damage and shit that's happening is because they're inflicting it on themselves, taking these drugs, and they don't know how the fuck to come down.
But you know what though too, like Juice WRLD's he's from Chicago.
No, yeah, he's from Chi-Town.
And like, so there's a level of PTSD growing up too, because friends are getting killed, and suffering from depression, and like and coping with it, doing these designer drugs.
But this is the thing though. It might not be as readily as it is over there, or maybe where he's from. But these are natural things that are happening in the modern middle class living. You know what I mean? Growing up, I have friends that I've lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is part of shit that's happening. So how do we say everybody suffers from this, right?
Yeah, to a degree, yeah.
Right. So,
but I also think it's like it's those that some people might not have that built in them, like the natural coping mechanism or way of like, you know what I mean? Because mental health by definition too, there's a chemical imbalance going on in the brain. You know what I mean?
And also again, when you're taking Oxycontins, Percocets, sipping lean, doing these things, you're fucking off your chemical imbalance. When you're taking it past the medicated, doctor recommended, even when you're taking it at that level, some degree you are, changing your fucking chemicals. That's why you're being affected by these things. You're not feeling the pain anymore, or the cough starts to go away. All these different things are having chemical reactions in your bodies.
It's also like substituting or what's it called? Like temporary solution, like
for sure.
Yeah, they're numbing that pain, but then they're also destroying your body. You know what I mean? Like
self-medicating and destroying the self.
And come on, we was young as fuck running around before. It was like I'm throwing it all in the tank. Like if we're talking Vegas, it's probably gonna be like days of Molly going on. You know what I mean? Like, and this was just this is me personally. You know what I'm saying? But when I was young, you know what I mean? Because it was like you feel like you're unstoppable when you're young. You know what I mean? But
correct.
And for us talking about this now, we're grown. Where it's like now we know the value of life, just period, or in general.
Why? Because we weathered many more moons.
Exactly, and
but when we were 22, like that motherfucker's age, we were doing the same shit, going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what too? That's definitely a high decision. Like it's gonna be fucked up the way I said it, but like he's on the P-Jet. And they're talking about, the feds are going to be there when we land.
Right. And so like, how the fuck do we get rid of this?
Yeah, exactly. But it's, that's like a high decision. Or maybe even the fact that he, if you listen to his music, he don't really want to live. Like, he's kind of dark, you know what I mean? Where he's like, you know what? I'll get through this and we're good. But it's like, but why not flush it down the toilet? I mean, I don't know what was going on in someone's mind.
I feel you, I feel you, 100, and we don't know the exact situation.
Yeah, I mean, but it's
I feel you 110%.
It's crazy because a whole vial of them joints.
That's what I seem like this whole era is. These motherfuckers are looking for attention so bad that they're willing to do these extremities to get these attentions, but they don't know that they're pushing the limits like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like this, like they're doing drugs, right? But they haven't pushed themselves to where they're like, okay, I know my limit. My body's feeling like this. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're doing shit for the look of their friends. Like, oh, I was off this last night. Did you see me? Oh, I was slumped over. Oh, I was this and that. You know what I mean?
But you know what too is like if you're personifying the usage and stuff, like, because how about this? To go back to what you said earlier, when we were talking about, we come from the era where it was like the D-boy era. That's who they personified.
Right.
And now like the users personified, and you hear all through the songs they talking about, I got the plug.
Right.
Before you'd be like, I'm the plug. You know what I mean?
Right.
But now it's like I got the plug. That's the
because it's a new era. It went from the dealers to the users. And the dealers became the users. When fools are sipping lean, the whole fizz era, the whole shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a whole rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was a whole rebirth of the crack era from when the dope dealers turned to the crackheads. Now again, this lean and this prescription medication took this shit to a whole another level.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So you could even say history repeats itself.
Correct.
And what's crazy about this day and age is it's the kids are doing it way more grande. And well, maybe not. How about this? Maybe they're doing it the same grande.
No, prescription wise, but it's just a new drug.
Yeah, but also on the grand scale of the rock star-ism. You know what I mean?
No, that's because social media
is
allowing to expose it more.
But how about this? Even
if you're personified, MySpace, you feel me? And when MySpace got popping, fools started seeing fools a whole lot more. If we would have had that shit in our era, we probably would have been like these kids. You feel me?
Yeah, because MySpace has now evolved into like, you know,
so
Twitter
now,
and IG
so
and Facebook.
These little motherfuckers, I bet, before they give a phone number, they're like, "Hey, you got an IG? Just hit me on." And they're communicating.
Yeah,
through these things.
or they're already following each other.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, because of the way the algorithm puts you, like, oh, you're following so and so, they also follow so and so. You know what I mean?
Right.
But to go back to what I was saying, you know, when I was talking about if you're personifying that, or even if that's just, you know, the part of the culture, when you're an artist these days, I can imagine it's like whatever city you're in, if you tapping in, they just got it for you. Like, yo, you know
for sure. If you look on all these things, I mean, you know, look at weed. Weed is fucking basically legal, about to be legal across 50 states in a amount of years, right? You got motherfuckers traveling around and they're just giving fools weeds, handing out samples like fucking Costco samples, because it's a business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now, other drugs have to compete with this shit going legal, right? So the pharmaceutical companies is the number one drug dealer, right?
Oh, for sure.
How is it right? So at the end of the day, all these people and all these kids are getting all these drugs, but it's the doctors that are writing all these scripts. Yeah. They're the ones that are allowing these things to get out there. You're not hearing about these motherfuckers dying off dabs. This whole vape shit they got going on.
Yeah, it's propaganda, I think, a lot of
it's a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, dude, man, that whole vape shit, you know, they're sitting there talking about what the fuck is popping in vapes. What the fuck is popping in our food?
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ever thought of the idea of food? Like, how about this? Like, if for you know, all my life, go to the grocery store, I buy a slab of meat. It comes on a styrofoam.
Yep.
That's pretty much as far as I know of the meat, where it comes from. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And it's like, you know, it's the same thing. Like if you think about the pharmaceuticals, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether or not they're getting the scripts, and we are also living in a day and age where they're bootlegging them in the streets, and the kids are dying off like the fentanyl cut stuff.
Yep.
Like, it's insane. Like the epidemic.
Correct.
And I'm gonna be crazy for saying this, but it really takes for the white communities to get hit with it hard before they start paying attention.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like then they're like, oh my God, this is a problem. That's my best white voice.
It takes.
Shout out to all the white people.
It takes for just society. It's already hitting. It's like this. They put like this. Pharmaceuticals are like.
Well,
guns.
they didn't care about crack.
No, it's like guns. They ain't never going away.
True.
You feel me? And you're right. It is like crack. It has the young youth right over here off of
when we talk about opiates.
No, right. They're off prescription grade heroin. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what opiates is. It's prescription grade heroin. That shit ain't gonna get no pure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are sitting here slumped over. You know what I mean? So if they can get these motherfuckers hooked on that, right? Then that is the new crack. If they can get them hooked on opiates and Xannies and Vicodins and Perks and, you know what I'm saying, Narcos.
The whole nine.
Yeah, you know what I mean? All
the
that
whole
shit.
menu.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's crazy too is like Xanax is a funny one because like regular motherfuckers that never really fucked with shit.
And Adderall too.
Yeah, because anxiety is it's a form of mental health. Like they categorize anxiety as it, and they give you you know, so people can just answer a certain form of question correctly. Be like, yeah, I have anxiety, this and that, and doctor be like, okay, here, Xanax.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I was just at a wedding with my girl. You know what I'm saying? And one of the folks that was there, you know what I'm saying? They were chilling with us, and the kids are going crazy, and I'm like, you know, I'm doing my dad thing. Hey, stop running around, woo! And then, like, you know, my girl, she's flashing too, and then you know, a said person that was with us, I don't say no names, but it's like, hey, you guys want a Xanax? You need to relax. And she's like, what? fuck with the Xannies? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a regular motherfucker. Like,
but dog, but that's how regular it is in society.
It's true.
You feel me? This is American fabric, dog. Getting fucked up is American fabric. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they're not. It's like liquor. This weed is like wine now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I said, you know what's crazy? We said that on one of the early episodes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right here on the GMM network. You know what I'm saying?
Give me money.
Right? Give me money. And you know what's crazy too is like, if you look at the eras of music, right? Like, so you go to like the 60s, right? You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying? The hippie era, the late 60s, like hippie era, you know, they're doing a lot of psychedelics and stuff like that, free love.
Right.
And we're from the Bay Area, so it's like, you know.
Right here, Berkeley.
All that shit was exactly. Right here. It all originated here. And the doctors that were synthesizing like LSD and all this shit, they were doing it because they were studying it for therapeutic purposes. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was going to be like, you know, Big Pharma producing this shit, essentially, if it got passed. But then, you know, they seen how, you know, the hippies, you know, made it pop the way they did. Right. And then, you know, all the music, the Beatles and all this, you know, shit, that Jimi Hendrix, all that shit was influenced.
They were saying that LSD and MDMA were first used to like help relationships in therapy.
Definitely MDMA, and actually, it's government sanctioned now in certain areas for PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, today.
Wow.
And they're doing it for ex-soldiers, veterans. I said ex-soldiers, veterans, and it's for couples even. You know what I'm saying? And so you do it with your spouse, and this is clinical studies now that they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
In Berkeley, they now you can go get medicinal grade psychedelics.
Wow. I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
I heard they were doing some shit
because that shit
like micro shrooming.
Oh yeah, microdosing.
Yeah, microdosing. That's what it's called.
Okay, you want to hear something crazy? I'll veer off real quick, right? Check this out. So, it's called the stoned monkey theory, right? So, you know, whatever scientists that have researched this shit, right? Because first of all, I went down several rabbit holes on this shit, right?
Correct. But you gotta do the research.
So check this out. As their theory is that when we were primates, right? First of all, you bear with me because I know you have a different belief system in this shit, right? But
it's all good. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is the theory. So when we were primates and we were in Africa in the motherland, you know what I'm saying? What is it? However many thousands of years ago. Maybe hundreds of thousands of years ago, whatever it was, right? And it was still like lush, like rainforest and shit. Then as the climate started changing, the earth started to change. You know what I'm saying? It became grasslands. So now the primates come out into the plains, and when they're looking for foods, you know what I'm saying, looking for sustenance, nourishment, what have you, they flip in the patties from the cows.
Correct.
Right, and they're eating the grubs and they're eating the shrooms, right? And with psilocybin mushroom, shrooms, you know what I'm saying, it gives you acute vision. It makes both sides of the brain work simultaneously. It also has a lot of tryptamine.
Never knew that.
Yeah, tryptamine is what. So how about this? So and also makes you when you're microdosing, it also makes you aroused.
Oh,
so
wow.
now you got a bunch of stone monkeys, they fucking and shit, and they're procreating, and now they got like these little communities, right? So I'm going through like flashing forward, like
evolution,
through evolution, right? So now it's like everyone's fucking each other, but then and there's all these kind of offspring, but then it turns into now, because of these mushrooms they've been eating, right? And microdosing, the brain is growing at a rapid method because psilocybin mushrooms. It builds the neurological system. Like, this is like fact.
Oh, wow.
If you microdose it though, because when you do shrooms to go trip, it's sensory overload.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Right? So microdosing makes you super sharp. Like, you won't even be tripping. It's more like the bodiness of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When you microdose, but like microdose and go bowling, you be like the shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you're not doing enough to tripped out.
Right.
It's just you're getting the benefits of it because there is actual benefits. That's why there's they've pushed it for like decades, and now there's a clinical usage in Berkeley even.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like there's some things that could, and they use it for depression because it makes you introspective. You know what I'm saying? Like,
got you.
Eating a shitload of shrooms and you're tripping out and you're going through dimensions and shit, like that's some other shit. But like when you microdosing, because they go from one point in history where we're primates, and then the brain triples in size, and within like a span of like 100 years, and now we're speaking and all this shit. Like, imagine this. Okay, you're a man of spirit. You know what I'm saying? Right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You believe in God and something greater. So this is crazy because I'm Bogart, you know me, right? So one of two of the world's greatest ponderers, right?
Yes, sir.
So I pondered this, right? I go like this. I go, what if when they were shrooming and what they do enough where there's one motherfucker he actually went and spoke to God or some shit, you know what I mean?
Oh shit. And
they got laced up because see, here's the thing too, is like now you got all these offspring running around, right? And then now one of the cats is like, hey, that motherfucker looks like me. That's my kid.
Right.
Hey, and I had those kids with this one. That's mine. So now we're building the family aspect.
Gotcha.
And then it's like, hey, you know what? We need to go over there. What's over there? Right. So now you go over there
and find another tribe.
Exactly. And now it's like, it's like the birth of civilization. Even.
Got you.
Like, you know what I mean? Communities. Like, you know what I mean? Like. And it's the stone monkey theory, and it might have all came from mushrooms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
hey, who cares? We're just
I'm just saying, it's a theory that's out there.
Two of the world's greatest ponders. You know what I'm saying?
Just giving pondering it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Moment. I like it. I love it.
Like, what's crazy too is like the usage of like tools and shit. Because then eventually they evolved into like caveman as far as their theory goes.
Correct.
Right. So imagine that, like, start being like tools. Like, you know what? We need to get that shit in that tree right there.
Right.
Hey, that tree's too big. We can't even climb it. You know what? Let's throw this shit at it.
Right.
This shit right here. What, the rock? Yeah, throw that rock. Then it turned into like this is a spear.
Right. Let's
you know what I mean? Like shit. Now exactly. You know what I mean?
Let's
like
see if we can chop it. Exactly.
Right. Yeah. Let's just chop the whole tree down. You feel me? You know what I mean? We can use the tree too. Let's build a house with it. You know what I mean? Like, and this happens eventually over time and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
got you.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I digress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
that was officially the first Bogie rabbit hole.
That's
a segment right there. Pew! We went down the Bogie rabbit hole.
Hello. So back to the Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
And him dying. So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, you know what's crazy is like he's gonna become he's an icon.
But this
for that generation,
right? So, let me ask
just
you this
like
question.
Triple X, where like their music's gonna resonate and like, and they speak for like a large generation of these kids that suffer with mental health, and they also like using a lot of drugs, and they relate to them like the same way we related to Tupac. Like I was like
Mac Dre,
but I'm saying, and what happened to them? They both died where it was like we they became icons in our memory. And
40 water.
Yeah, he's a living legend.
Exactly. See, that's the thing, the definition of icon to the world's say-so has changed. I say, it evolves to the world time. Me personally, I don't see that because I don't think he did enough. I think that he was talented. I think he was on the way to making that type of legacy, but ultimately, the sad situation happened. R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
Yeah, rest in peace, kid. You want to know,
kids out there, man. You guys are gonna do whatever the fuck you're gonna do, man. But know yourself. Know yourself.
Know the limits.
Know your limits.
I mean, because we can't sit here and be like, yo, don't do that shit. You know what I mean? What would sound like an old head, cause even though technically we've been through it, so we have some sense and we're telling you some real shit. But at the same time, it's like they're gonna have to live it and learn it on their own. But like you said, man, like just know yourself, man, because you gotta know them. You gotta know
love yourself. Love yourself.
Yeah, value yourself. Like
man.
We are priceless. This life is priceless.
You are priceless. You are very priceless. Very, very priceless. You know what I'm saying? you were born a king, a queen. Your parents didn't have you except to have you to make sure that you had the best and for you to be your best. Be you. The world needs you. The world needs you so that the world can love the best you. So the world can get from you.
And
that's what I think.
Dude, you know what? Run that back. The world needs you because you're the best you. Is that what you said?
The world needs you to be the best you.
Ooh.
Because that Jamaica motherfucking horns. Because only you can teach the world what you got to bring to this world.
That's that ism.
You're a special, intricate piece of this shit. Everybody's special, man.
You're a piece of the puzzle.
Everybody is a piece of the fucking puzzle.
Everybody fits in this puzzle, like, and it's in the grand scheme of the world and beyond. Because you know what's crazy is I love that you said that.
Nothing is too small. Nothing is. Everything.
Because
is
also because these kids too, they're growing up and their reach is farther than ever, like,
because the digital world.
Yeah, like, and you know what's crazy is, like, that's why I love what you just said, like, show the best you.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Make a motherfucking. You know
what I mean? Show the best you to the world.
Shit, I want to see it. Fucking teach me something. You know what I'm saying? I want to see somebody else's light so they can inspire me, man. That's real talk, you know.
Oh yeah, because you know what? I remember when I first jumped on Instagram. It was a balance, like the universe be. It was a great balance where I'm scrolling through the Instagram, and this is probably like 6 years ago, something like that, 7 years ago. I'm scrolling through Instagram, excuse me, and like half of the shit would piss me off, and half of the shit would inspire me. But nowadays, it's like just on social media.
See, social media to me is just a platform to promote.
Promote, yeah.
Right.
Like,
you know what I'm
saying? It's hard to find. It's hard to draw inspiration from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why. But
then also choose to follow some inspirational motherfuckers. Like,
I feel like
do you fuck with The Rock?
Hell yeah.
Do you follow him?
Him and Kevin Hart.
Yeah, because The Rock motivates me, dog. Because also because what I'm saying, when I was a kid, I fucked with wrestling.
I love that fool's alpha.
Oh yeah,
I love that fool's alpha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that fool's in the alpha pack, and I love how, you know what I'm saying, dude keeps that shit real sharp. He keeps it real sharp and real 007 urban minority sexy. You feel me?
Hey, check this out.
Real sharp.
Oh yeah. Hey, check this out. This is funny. So when I back to what I was saying, when I first jumped on social media, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, I was a late bloomer on that shit because I come from an era I didn't even. Who, you taking my picture? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from that era, right?
Right.
And, well, actually, I'm good. I'm still good. I still got beer. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So when I first jumped on the joint, right, I'm following The Rock, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just, like, following, cats from my, like, I love The Rock when I was a wee child. Like, The Rock is tight.
The Rock says.
Yeah, right? Which candy ass. But,
right.
Hey, so check this out. So it's like he was shooting I think it was Hercules or something. So it'd be like, he goes like this. 11 o'clock p.m. Just closed up or just wrapped the shoot. Boom, fucking 11:45. Get home to my beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? And he's like 11:50. Take a shower. Then he's like midnight. Make gorilla love to my wife, right? Then he's like, 12:01. Oh, you thought The Rock was a minute man? And then it's like 3:45.
Right.
Finished making gorilla love to my wife. I'm like, I love this guy.
Love it. That's what I'm saying.
My hero, dog. This guy is funny.
Love it.
And
he's from the Bay.
Well, he has roots out here,
no,
right?
He's from the Bay.
Is he really?
Right.
You know what? How about this? I didn't go to.
I think it's like Haystack.
You know that school, Leva?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hell of my homies went there. I didn't go there. But during their little junior high graduation, he was there.
Nice.
Because I guess he had like a nephew or something. You're right.
Man, it's a Bay thing, man.
Because he got the Samoans out here. You're
it's
right.
All good, man. Shout out my motherfucking Usos,
shout out to all the
man.
Usos. You know what I'm saying? They're one. The Usos are one of the legs
Usos,
that San Jose stands on.
Straight up, man.
Right? San Jose stands on several legs.
Man, straight up.
You know what I mean?
Love my Usos, man.
Yeah, shout out to the Usos. Hold on,
Jamaica horns for my motherfucking Usos.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Jamaicans, they're multicultural. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
What happened to Jamaica? Wake up, Jamaicans.
Wake up, Jamaicans.
They got hella text
Jamaicans
messages.
been drinking Modelo's with us.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have no red stripe for them, you know what I'm saying?
There we go. Jamaica horns.
They said,
Wake up,
bummer
Jamaica.
clock.
Wake up, Jamaica.
Yeah.
Wake up, Jamaica.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, one day we're gonna do the movie hour in Jamaica.
Yeah, straight up. One day we're gonna do the movie hour in Jamaica. No.
I thought I heard something.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I thought I heard something. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you heard the Jamaica fucking horns. That's what you heard.
But you know what's crazy too is like to go back to what I was saying earlier, like. You had the '60s and shit, right, with the Beatles and shit, right, and then that type of music, Hendrix, and it was influenced by like psychedelics and stuff. Then you get into the '70s, right, and like what was it called, Led Zeppelin and like Rolling Stones and
Kiss.
Right, and see, but maybe not Kiss so much. With what I'm about to say, but because there was a lot of heroin-induced music, and then all the soul music coming out of the Harlem,
right?
You know what I'm saying, and
down
like
south,
yeah, right, and
all that blues shit,
exactly,
all that
it was
all
like
that
the
country
B.B. King and shit. There's a lot of heroin-induced music, right? Then into the '80s, right now, now the chow main's in full effect.
Whoa,
it's the white girl,
you know,
even the white line,
right.
Right? Yeah, and it was like motherfuckers like Curtis Blow, even,
right?
And there's a lot of the chow mein music. Then you get towards like 84, 85, and rap's really in full effect. And then now you got cats that are shining light because now we're entering the crack era. You know, and that shit stretched. The crack era stretched all the way like into the mid '90s, and it survived in certain areas, but the music was influenced. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to to the late '90s, and now rap really is getting money though. Remember this? Rap's really getting money. Death Row was like they were really getting the money. Then they fell off. They fell off because Pac.
No Limit was getting money.
No Limit, exactly.
And Cash Money.
Bad Boy Records. Then now it's like they're really getting money, stunning, and then. You know where we're coming from in a little itty bitty city by the water. You got Mac Andre Hicks,
right?
You know what I'm saying, and influenced the whole era of just the thizzle,
right?
You know what I mean?
Exactly. But now
popping
but the crazy thing about it is that now, right? Dre's been dead for hella years,
and it just lived on. Yes,
but it's relevant.
But also, hold on. And then we talk about Texas, Houston. You know what I'm saying?
Screwed up.
Houston.
Yep. DJ Screw.
Right? And the screwed up clique. And all
Rap-A-Lot Records.
And motherfucking just the lean culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The activists.
Codeine.
Yep.
And the railroad, the purple. You know there's an ongoing debate that Philly, there's fools from Philly, they swear that it came from there, but they were on the yellow.
Oh, I don't know.
But I believe it though, because that's like grandma's and grandpa's thing. Like they got it in the medicine cabinet, and like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. 10-4.
Okay. Yeah. No, you know it's funny. We got the headphones on, right? For those of y'all that can't see us, you know what I'm saying? Me and B, we right here chilling in the studio.
And the GMM network.
Got the mics going. Got the motherfucking pause real quick.
Pause.
Yeah,
we got the Modelos.
Yeah, right. We got the headphones, and it's like we hear everything like a motherfucker.
Everything.
You know what I mean? So it's like every little nook and cranny and sound. I'm looking around. I'm like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
what is that?
Right, very aware.
You gotta stay on your toes at all times.
And that's some of that. What you need to know: stay on your toes
all the fucking time.
Right, you know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny is I'll be like mad alert because I do have my own PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying, when we was young knuckleheads running around, funking and shit. Like, motherfucker tried to kill me on a couple occasions where, I've been stabbed and had my skull bashed open on different shit. But I keep coming, not keep coming back. I don't want to say like arrogantly, but
you're a survivor of the motherfucking
but also like even bigger than that. Like to be able to recognize that it's something bigger. Like I'm supposed to be here. Like I didn't have children when those things happened.
Right.
Then I started having my kids. I'm like, yo, all that shit that happened back in the days, like. It all happened to shape me to be right here. Like, I'm still here because of that shit.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It straight made you aware, man. You know what I'm saying? We all get weathered in our own ways, but, you got to remember, man, it's only you looking out for you. And when you got a family, it's you looking out for you and the family. You know what I'm saying? If you can't.
And you know what? Family, too, is dope, too, because as we evolve as men, and you know what I'm saying, and the world turns, and in the times and the years pass.
Yeah.
One thing that always stands the test of time is like what family is.
Right.
Because when you're young, I mean, when you're young, you kind of don't really understand the concept of family. You're like, yeah, mom, dad, yeah, my brothers and sisters, shit like that, cousins and shit. But it's like the folks, the pack you ran with, like your boys, like the ones you all grew, like figured out the dumb shit with, right? Then those are the ones that you valued a lot, right? Then the ones that continued to stay with you and ran through all the test of time and filters, because you go through several filters as you grow. Of like who's around you, and you start filtering fools out. You know what I'm saying? But then you also, as you get older, you really realize family, what really family is. Like oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? My dad all my life was like, you know what I'm saying? Those when you one day you'll be like, we are all you got. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like all these motherfuckers, like. Yeah. And you know, and that's like the real shit. And really real. I find myself telling my own kids that shit. It's some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
hey, integrity, man. You know, not everybody loves the way you were taught to love. And I had to learn that the hard way in life in certain ways. But it's all good, man. You got to just
say that again.
Not everybody loves the way you know how to love, because you were raised different with love. Jamaica motherfucking horns.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
That's, I was like taken back when you said that.
No,
that was a good one.
I'm not. That's
because that was like, because you are. I
learned that the hard way with love.
You are one of two of the world's greatest ponderers. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of those ones like, I had to sit back and ponder. I was like, oh, that was pretty deep, because
no, that shit's real. I had to learn that shit the hard way through love. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people don't come from where people really were able to give them the attention and love. And I might not have been rich in money growing up, but I had people around me that loved me. So I was
so you were wealthy.
You're
very wealthy.
So I was always open to give love, just on the extent of I'm looking at people's characters, and I'm looking deeper, like, okay, you're being shady because of this or this or that. And I always try to find the person, because everybody has a gift, and I always wanted to just connect with people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I learned through loving women the hard way, that not everybody learns to love the same way, and you got to watch to see how people love you before you give that full extent of love and play it, accordingly. Because at the end of the day, some people
certain amount of guards.
Some people were
certain amount of guards up.
Right. Well, some people were taught that love is taking. You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as somebody's giving and you're taking, that's love.
Hold on, I don't agree with that.
No, right? No, that's because you were taught love a different way.
Yeah, exactly. See, but you're right though. Hold on, then we go right back to the Jamaicans, because you're right.
Again,
you
not
just
everybody
said
loves.
Not everybody loves the same.
Exactly.
Woo! If that ain't the quote of the day, the B quote, the Franklin quote of the day, that might be that. That might be one.
We might just have to end it on that right there. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, man.
Hey everybody, it was good.
This was episode 3, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, 3.
I like it. There's a charm, and I like this one. This one was hard hitting.
Yeah, we're gonna be having some guests soon.
This one,
so you know what I'm saying. You guys are gonna have another, ponder to sit here and be able to have another opinion.
We will search far and wide.
You know
what I'm saying? Tall trees and seven seas to find other of the world's greatest ponderers.
But there will be one here soon.
On the movie hour.
Hey, thanks everybody. Love y'all.
Yep, love y'all. Also, real quick, follow us at the GMM Network, baby.
GMM Network sponsors Baby Boy.
Oh yeah, shout out to our sponsor, Baby Boy Clothing. Yeah. Bay Clothing, that is.